All right, have and have not fans, hope you're doing well. This video, we're going to be talking about the sneak peek into the final season. And this is going to be, I want to try to post the whole thing and see if I get in trouble. I don't know. But, you know, the whole clip, well, if I posted the whole thing, then you obviously saw it at the beginning of the video. But if it's not the full thing, then you know I had to take it down due to copyright. So without being, too wordy about it, let's go ahead and please take a moment, like this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now, the clip itself was a little less than a minute long, and believe it or not, it might not seem like a lot of things happen in this one scene, but there was a lot of things I took away from it. So just to kind of give you the Cliff Notes version, it appears that a cop is there talking with Hannah and Veronica on the front stoop. David and Jim walk up and ask what the heck's going on. Veronica seems to say, "Oh, I'm here to see you," in reference to Jim, but Hannah says that the police is here because I beat Veronica's ass because she was trespassing in Catherine's house looking through some papers. And, Jim's like, what are you looking for? So David's like, "Officer, you can go. Are you sure?" And then Hannah's like, "Excuse me, I'm the executive of this estate. You should be asking me." You need to pay attention to Veronica's face during this scene because it's hilarious. So basically, the few things I took away here. First of all, Veronica's hairstyle. I feel like I need to make like a photo collage or something of some of Veronica's most iconic looks, because of the fact that anytime she has a new hairstyle, for the most part, it reminds me of Whitney Houston. Like, her hairstyle here kind of reminds me of Whitney during the what was this? It was the song from The Bodyguard, and she was dressed in almost like Egyptian, like, what was the name of the song? I know y'all let me know in the comments, but this was honestly one of my favorite looks for her. She looked great. Not to mention, as always, I don't know why it does this, but it's almost like whenever there's a new season, it's almost like the camera work and quality is better than the last, even if the last one wasn't even terrible, but great. I mean, if David would have said, "I'm Judge Harrington and this is Judge Cryer," and then, the cop was like, "Oh, is it okay to leave?" I understand that, I guess, because Judge outranks cop, but at the same time, Hannah was the one that made the call, so I can definitely understand why she would be thought to, be the person to be consulted with to determine whether or not it was safe to leave. Yeah. We know Veronica did say, I believe she was talking to, not Marty, but it was Don. Don saying, "I'll have to go over to Catherine's and find the original loan documents in order to get out of this debt." And when I say get out of the debt, I mean have somebody else pay it. So we knew this was a plot point that thankfully we're going to see play out. We're possibly going to see a Hannah and Veronica fight, but regardless of it being a fight, it's not going to be that intense given the condition of both women as they're standing on the stoop talking with the police. And then finally, my biggest question of the moment, this particular moment, is notice how David sounded concerned. "Hannah, what's going on?" Will we see any indication of Veronica being jealous or getting a hint that David has an attraction to Hannah? And if so, will this lead to Veronica going after Hannah? Because we haven't seen paranoid Veronica in a while. Like, she didn't give a damn about Alyssa. She didn't care about that. Erica was like the last time we really saw her jealous. So imagine her having green eyes at Hannah, of all people, in regards to her ex David. But once again, despite that being a very interesting plot point that I feel like we all want to see explored, there's only 8 episodes left. So those are my thoughts on this 52 second clip. I thought it was great. Don't get me wrong. A final season trailer. Oh my gosh. I feel like we all would have loved that. But I'm honestly content with what we got, because May 25th is a while from now. Plenty of time. We got what? March, April, May. We got well over 3 months, almost 4 months, because it's still early February. So the show's going to come back before you know it, guys. And remember, you can binge the entire series on Hulu. And yeah, that's all I got for this particular video. Were there any other things that stood out to you from this clip that I may not have mentioned in this video. Let me know in the comments. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.